The Earth is preparing for changes. Nibiru may arise unexpectedly, while in the meantime, extraterrestrial alien craft are reportedly seen everywhere. As the global course of events preparing countries and peoples for the Great Reset, everyone wonders where else to expect adventures from. Some are realizing that Nibiru is the root of all changes now. Officials also, while looking towards the sun, are noticing anomalous activity every day there. For example, on July 10, the famous Portuguese photographer Miguel Claro set up his telescope and beheld something that is now being discussed in the most famous scientific journals. The Great Solar Prominence, the CME released, captured July 10, 2022. In general, changes are growing in the Atlantic. Plankton even began to die from these changes, and people are now next in the stack since plankton is oxygen. However, we as eschatologists, end times theorists, are much more interested in the testimonies of people who are shown visions from the future by some forces. They share impressions of the sudden arrival of Nibiru, or Planet X as we know, with a strange rumble from which the Earth itself vibrated, and there in the sky a huge ball will appear of red-orange color. In angular size, it will be much larger than that of the moon and the sun, and it will not be so bright, and you will be able to look at it. People are experiencing en masse thousands of such dreams, and only hundreds of them are posted on YouTube. That is, several moons appear in the sky, and among them a huge red object. Then the full apocalypse begins. No one will ever name the exact day and hour of arrival, but judging by this kind of evidence, Nibiru will hide to the last and appear as if suddenly. And it could look like what various videos are showing here. And I'll leave a link, you can see the various videos there. Earth is preparing for changes. On July 14, one of Scott C. Waring's readers was flying to Las Vegas, and during flight, he noticed 3 UFOs in the desert, light UFOs. According to Scott, this is either the takeoff and landing of alien ships or the work of some kind of ground equipment that sends energy beams into space. At the same time, that is interesting, is that it was just in the area where, according to UFO legends, there is an alien base which is called Tall White in UFO literature. Skeptics speak about the sun glare, hallucinations, and pseudo-reminiscences, but in fact we have seen quite often such occurrences recently. And various things were filmed in India, these strange red clouds, also over Alaska, also over Turkey. Naturally, all this can be explained by the illumination of the sun and a special angle of view, but it was filmed also the day before in Arizona. When a very clear lenticular cloud appears over a mountain, at that moment there is nothing else in the sky around, so in nature it does not happen that a lonely lenticular cloud floats among cumulus clouds because they have the same height and atmospheric conditions are similar. So it was definitely not a cloud in Arizona, just as it was definitely not a cloud in India. Thus, some large alien craft became slightly larger in the sky, although small devices also entertain the natives and do not let them get aboard. Freudian slip. Do not let them get bored, sorry. Another group of fast lights that were seen in England and Brazil the day before, and we will not guess what it was in each individual case. And you can see the videos for yourself. Perhaps even the harvesters preparing to harvest from planet Earth. Who knows? And this is on Soul Ask. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support, and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.